And welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grim here. This is the continuation of our Total War Warhammer 2 Chronicle. And in the last episode, I lost the battle to Grom. And so this is the auto-save right before that turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit escape. I'm going to create a normal save. That's the first thing I want to do. I need to get a timer going. It doesn't really matter too much because the nature of this fight is to just record until it's done, but it gives me an idea of how long the episode's been going. Okay. So one of the things I did is I just kind of went online to get an idea of what people were doing, and something that stood out to me right away is that my Eltharion is not nearly as strong, it seems, as everybody else's. And I think that's because I made kind of a critical mistake, I think. I put points into here because I saw this tree and was like, okay, magical reserves, earthing, typical mage type stuff. There's not anything there that I want. I wasn't too thrilled with the Tempest spell, so I really just kind of thought, okay, I'm kind of done with mage. And I made the mistake of not looking at everything. These two spells right here are pretty phenomenal. And by not taking them, I think I've gimped myself pretty hard, or at least I'm not able to experience some of the power that Eltharion should feel like as a character at this stage. So that's unfortunate. There's not a lot I can do about that. The other thing that I am doing now is that we are at war with Nagaroth, and so I am moving both of these armies. Now that I know that this is just a final fight here for Eltharion's army, I'm moving these guys over here to attack here and up in here. I guess this is actually the Dread Fleet. That's not Nagaroth, but maybe to go for up in here and start taking those areas. So that, I think, brings you up to speed. I have also...
I wield the winds.
I honestly cannot remember if this was in my last recording or if I pushed forward a little bit. But you can see I remade Eltharion. Eltharion, as a result of losing to Grom, lost a large part of his army, so I've had to refill the ranks. And one of the things I did is I went away from the Silverin Guard, and I also don't have any Athel Tamara Faith Bearers, to exclusively Sentinels of Astro. And then I have 2 Star Dragons, which are good against large units. Their fire breath is, and they're armored. And I have replaced the War Lions with 2 units of Dragon Knights as well. And so those, I think that right there gets us up to speed. We can hit end turn. Now, I watched a couple different playthroughs to see how people were handling this assault. It honestly kind of looks simple. I think missing some of those magical abilities for Eltharion is gimping me some. Or I'm just not good. That's probably the best explanation. I'm just not a great player. I enjoy playing games. I'm typically not a good video game player. I just really like playing video games. I like the stories. So what I'm going to do is bring the Razor Standard for armor piercing. And I'm going to give that to one of my Dragon Knights. I'm going to give this fear-causing Wailing Banner to the other Dragon Knights. And I'm going to put these are speed buffs, and I'm going to put that on my Griffins.
No hope.
Fight battle. So in watching... I think I was able to find I should have found a lot more. It was a little harder to find than I expected, but I looked at 2 examples. And in both cases, they seem to take on Grom at the walls, and unlike what I did on my playthrough, they seem to focus on defending the edges first. So they line their spears. They also tend to have a lot more melee units than I have and fewer large units. So they line up here, and they put their archers here. Well, that kind of makes sense, I think, because these troops of orcs, they're going to be hitting the flanks, and it's the large units, they're rogue idols and stuff, arachnox, and maybe some bowmen, some sneaky skulkers that are coming up here. They have trolls. Well, the archers are all anti-large. See, you can see it there, anti-large. And so it makes sense to put the archers here and then take the spearmen, the sentinels of Astaril, and put them on the flanks to take on these orcs right here. And in one particular playthrough I watched, I think it was Lionheart, he also had he took Eltharion and these two units of griffins that he had also, and made them one unit, and he assisted the assault over here, and they just really beat the orcs up pretty bad, and he won his matchup really easily. He was actually surprised at how easy it went. The other one I watched was a little bit harder of a fight, but that guy was able to win with relative ease also. So I'm sitting here thinking, like, what's wrong with me, you know? Is it not having those needed spells, those two late game spells that I've skipped for Eltharion? Or is it my army makeup, or what's going on here? So what I did, though, and I tested it, and I've been successful once, and I've been not successful once. But remember, I told you I'm more cautious and defense-oriented, just naturally, that I have a lot of respect for offensive-minded, more of a Marine devil dog mentality. I like that mentality. That appeals to me. And I believe in the idea of a great offense is your best defense. But I am not that myself. I am naturally tuned to set up defensively and let the enemy come to me, and we must protect this house, you know, and just bring them into kill boxes and set up kill zones and stuff. That stuff appeals to me, little mouse traps and stuff like that. And so the way that I set up is like what I'm going to show you here. And it has been, as I said, it was effective. It was very effective once. And it barely lost a second time, and I think it's because I made a deviation with where I put my arrows, my archers, that I'm going to go back to the first way I had it. So we'll put these guys here. We'll take these two, put them on the other side. Like that. That means the middle three are available for going right here. And I think I'm going to put them there. We go. Right there. Okay. So that's group one.
Orders received.
Toggle guard mode and take skirmish mode off. Okay. Now I have my archers, my spire guard. And one spire guard's going to go right here. There we go. One spire guard will go across the way. Right there. And the two middle ones then We'll line up right here. Okay. And that's group 2.
Acknowledge.
Guard mode. No skirmish. Okay. Group 3. But they will not act together. I just have them grouped that way in order to organize them. Are going to be the Dragon Knights. And I will put them... One unit goes right there. And one unit goes right about here. There we go. Okay, the 4th unit. I'm going to do like Lionheart did.
But unyielding.
And group them up like this. And actually, I'm going to... keep them grouped. I don't know. I kind of like them flanked out. It's kind of a show of force. Not that it matters in this game at all, but I think it looks intimidating to have them flanked out like that. Then my dragons. Now we can see right here. Star Dragon's Breath causes fire damage, powerful explosion, good against armor, and good against large combatants. So I really want to use them to focus on the large combatants. My Phoenix is going to be placed over here to support this right flank. And then my hero, Cavill, will be brought over here to support this left flank. And that should be it, guys. I think we're ready to go. This is a particularly brutal approach. I've actually seen this. I've read about this in military history. This approach was used one time by, I believe it was Greece. And I'll just briefly tell you the story. Greece was in a terrible situation. Nazi Germany was on the roll. Okay, I just said the N word. I don't know if that's going to play well with YouTube's algorithm. So I might have to blank that out in the speech. But you know who I'm talking about here. They were on a roll. They were taking over everything. Nobody had really responded just yet, if I recall correctly. And the general that was in charge of Greece's defense, they were next on the dinner plate. And when the German forces came rolling across, this general came up with a battle plan that basically took half his army, which was almost everybody they could find. Old guys, young guys. Greece needed every body that they could get that could hold and fire a weapon. And he took about half his force, and he told them straight up, your job is to hold this line right here, this defensive line, and you are a speed bump. You will die to the last man. Nobody's coming to help you. Your whole job is to delay, and give me a chance to take everybody else and set up defenses in the hills. And that's what he did, and it worked for a good long while, I believe. I can't remember if Germany ended up successfully moving into Greece or not, but it was just a grisly, hard, a guy that was willing to do something that was really necessary to win, but was horrific to consider. Well, we're kind of doing the same thing, right? These guys here, this is a token force. And they're being left out there to basically bleed these guys. They're not going to stop them. They're going to almost certainly die to the man. And it's the whole purpose is to weaken these guys. So that when they start rolling up into here, they get soaked up by these traps and it bleeds them some more. And then by the time they run into the teeth of our defense, they're at half strength or worse. With a lot of their units, and we're effectively mopping up. That's the general idea behind a defense like this, but it is not something I could ever bring myself to do in real life. I could not ask this many troops to go out there and basically just sacrifice themselves whenever conventional thinking says hold the walls, bring everybody out here, you know. So we'll see how it works. With this kind of approach, we should be able to look at a cinematic approach at least.
I've always known this day would come. Grom the Fat's appetite for destruction knows no bounds, and he has led his foul horde back to the gates of our city once more. Hold the walls as long as you can, my warriors, but if absolutely necessary, we shall fall back and make a last stand in front of the tower. Above all, the Waystone must not fall, for its destruction will be the catalyst for all Ulthuan's doom. Remember, if the walls are breached, we must retreat through the main gangways. By Lilith's will, their mobs shall follow us right into the enchanted traps set by our mages. May the power of Mathlan and Azir strike them. Grom will not stop until Tor Ivres is left in flames and rubble. But I have defeated his horde before, and will do so again. This time, he will have no escape. I will make sure of it.
Okay. So, there we go. Cinematic view. And we can just kind of scout around and look at the troops as they approach. We'll look at theirs and look at ours. We got black orcs here. It looks like two-handed weapons. We have a lord. This is a boss right here. I wonder what that was, man. Their troops are taking it in the face here. But these two rogue idols, I think they're both rogue idols. They're going to be tough to stop. Lots of hit points. From this view here, it's pretty remarkable, some of the views. I mean, that looks really cool to me when you press N to zoom in. Let's see if we can focus up here and see the elves, our allies, moving all around on the walls as they are taking a boatload of firepower straight to the face. Here's the trolls. I guess that's a second unit of trolls. No, it's one unit, okay. I suppose they're routing. We'll move up here onto the walls where it looks like the black orcs have, or the goblins have won. There's nobody here when it comes to the elven forces. Yeah, they've already been routed. Okay, still got some time. We can do a flyby here. Can't seem to gain elevation. There we go. And they've taken this wall here. Here come the orcs. Right here and here. They've breached the front gates. Okay. We should be up here pretty soon. We're already starting to take damage from their artillery. Two units of Great Axe Black Orcs.
of Ivres.
Okay, they're starting to come into range here. Looks like our allies...
Allied units, please.
Oh, here they come right up here. They're going to trip this trap here pretty soon. Oh, no, that's our guys. Okay. These black orcs are getting hammered. Okay, how are we looking over on the left flank? Okay, we have a unit, night goblins. What do I do here? Nothing really. This might be... We got 2 units right here. Let's put down explosion, massive magical damage. Yeah, this one. Weak against armor. Plus 30 ability recharge rate. Oh, I don't know if they have armor or not. Hold on. They're armored. Okay, so it would be a waste to use that on them. What about these guys? Or out here. This is a pretty big... Goblins. Yeah, let's put it down right here. Okay. And we can go ahead and use the first of our Oath of Replenishments. Here comes this trap. Okay, so this is a time now for Cavill to use healing. No, I actually have a plan for here. I want to use not Envelop Mist, Sentinels. But I want the trolls to get in there first. Oh wait, they're archers though, they're not frontline troops. Never mind, I don't want to do that necessarily. Let's hold off on that. Need to check my dragon princes. Okay, they are not being... Let's bring my dragon princes down here.
Command me.
And let's put a ward here. And I probably need to get in there and hit these guys.
Loyal. For Assyria.
See if we can cycle charge these boys.
Our allies abandon us.
And then, can I chase these stone trolls?
Our allies are fleeing.
And then get off of them.
Assyrian guides us. We away.
Get off of them immediately.
Moving out. Move. Cravens.
Okay, so I'm all ready to half strength on that Dragon Prince unit. Cavill, how am I doing on magic? We're doing fine. Let's put another Oathblood up. That is a heal, right? Restores up to 336, yeah. Okay. Now, what do we got going here? First of all, is everybody firing? You do not seem to be. You are. Okay, and I want Can I rotate you correctly? We'll get you up there. How many dudes do we have here? A lot of dead people. Forest goblins and goblin spears and nasty skulkers. These spearmen are almost completely dead. I'm a little surprised about that. I might lose this fight as a result of that. And then come down and hit these spider riders. And maybe I can also attack with my dragon princes. Okay, time to get Eltharion involved. Oh, here's Grom. Let's go for broke and hit Grom with this whole unit right here. Eltharion, though, I want you to put Soul Quench onto these black orcs. Alright, Soul Quench is off. Now we can use this on this unit. Then put this onto this unit. And then hit Grom. Activate the Fang Sword of Eltharion.
It will be done at once.
And I also have not brought my dragons to bear yet. I need to find a large unit. There was a griffin around here. Oh, here's a war boss on a flying monster. Maybe I should take him. I can. He's hurting too. Double dragon fire. Oh yeah, man, that worked really well. And then I kind of want them to hit these back lines. And I'm going to precede that with an invocation of ending right here. Maybe here. Okay, I need to pause. I need to see what's happening over here. We're at the micromanagement level, and I am not good enough to do that real time. My calves should be over here. Here they are. This calf's getting absolutely tore up. They couldn't get away from the stone trolls. Monstrous infantry, strong versus single unit. Okay. Let's see if I can get my Phoenix airborne again. Well, 30 seconds. Yeah, but I want to stay away from the spears. And Cavill, get on that shaman. And maybe I can light him up at short range. Oh, man.
unwilling.
Okay, we have another boss right here. I think I just killed this boss. Yeah. Are you coming to us? You are, but I don't think I want Cavill out there all by himself. Would he be by himself? We got this unit back here. Okay, there's my timer. I'm going to bring Cavill up here. I'm kind of hoping that the boss follows. Okay, I need Oath of Replenishment cast. I don't even know really what to use this for. And that's all I can do there. Okay, Altharian, how are we doing on Grom? Rogue Idol. Do not let Grom get away. Is that him? That's him. Go get that son of a gun. Okay. Bring my dragons back this way. 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. This one, Dragonfire onto the Arachnux Spider. This one, Dragonfire onto the Rock Idol. Come on. I can't see well. Hit these guys. Got it, man. Okay, did my dragons cast their Dragonfire? This one did not. Come on, boys. All right. Kill that guy. Kill this guy. Okay, Grom's down. Grom's down. Those arches are kind of a pain in the neck. If there ain't nobody dead. Is this him? That's him. His chariots broke apart. He's dead. Okay. That's really good. Let's come back here and gang up on this rogue idol. Okay, we gotta... Never mind. We gotta go after this war boss right here. Bring Cavill in also. No, Cavill needs to be taking this guy. And I can get... This should kind of throw him... it didn't throw him down. I can't really select them yet, I guess. There, okay. You get on these guys.
It shall be done. It shall be done.
Okay, now Altharian, I want Soul Quench on who? On 45, 47. I guess these guys here. I think he was blocked. Hold on. Do I have that magic? 3, 2, 1. That's nice. Okay, dragon is taken on. Both of my dragons are beating this guy up. Okay, Altharian just needs to get down into here. Where's he at? Eltharion, you need to move, buddy.
Eltharion moving.
When I tell you to move, I really need you to move. You can't stay out there and take arrow shots. Okay. He's shattered. Let's bring my whole Griffin Corps over against these guys. How are we looking on the right flank? Probably not very good. Let's grab the Phoenix and come across this line. Maybe, yeah, that's fine. Drop right there. Okay, and then dive down into the Black Orcs, I guess. And then, can I get Sentinels? Unspottable, Stalk, Snipe. I'm not really sure what Snipe does for me. I have 11 units here. Left flank is looking better. I think the danger spot is the right flank right now.
I'm waiting.
Okay, Cavill. These guys are just taking it to the face.
We will obey. For duty.
What we want to do is we want to go ahead and
Death to all!
Chase them completely off the map. Put the cage on that guy.
Loyal. As you
Oh,
say.
I wish I could have cut Grom. Okay, Cavill, do you have healing available in 6 seconds? Okay, that guy's done. Because I want him to heal this group. I still have all the models. They have 4 each. So bring Cavill to here. Or not Cavill, but my knights. Bring Cavill up here.
Eltharion.
Eltharion, why are you always lagging behind,
Wherever
man?
needed, I go.
I mean, you're the leader guy. And you don't follow orders.
Servant of the tower. Azor Dana.
For duty.
This is another, let's see, this is another boss. Not that. Probably this. Oh, my Phoenix is really getting mashed on. Let's move over here. Will these 2 units link up? Who are you? Orc Biggins? Kind of touched him up a little bit, but not a whole lot of damage there. Hit these Black
As
Orcs.
you say. Following orders. Enough!
Okay, do I have dragons still? I have 1. And you need to get onto this Arachnok. And then my knights. I don't know if they caught any of that healing at all. Let me throw Apotheosis on one of them. and buff the other. And then I don't know, we'll leave that be for now. Let's go get while the getting's good. We'll hit these orc boys. Looks like most everybody's over on this side. I actually wish I had... I need my knights probably to come that way.
Acknowledged. For order!
Let's get this Arachnok off the map, and then we need to attack the left flank. Invocation of Ending? Yeah. Over here. We got a bit of a war going on here.
Draw back! It will be done.
Still firing support fire over here. Let's bring four back and hit these guys. Do they have any bosses left? There's orc. I guess I should look at the map here. I don't think they have any bosses left. This guy right here, that's a problem. Maybe he's what's keeping them together. And this guy.
We will obey. For order! Without fail. Understood.
Just hopefully we're in the mop-up phase here.
Understood. To the fray!
Who's this over here? These are not leaders.
Cravens! Our allies rout for Assyrian!
Okay, Eltharion. And then bring Cavill in here. Oh, he's dead? No, there he is. Okay, but he is shattered.
Yen Louis! It shall be done. Loyal! Orders received. Orders received.
Cavill, where are you, bud? Okay, you need to come up here also. My dragon's dead. Is this a boss or just a war machine, I guess? How many are there? 3. They've broken.
By my father's blade!
I think he missed everything there. Chase him off the map. We just need to methodically wipe everything up. Okay, I'm starting to see shatters. They fought to the bitter end, man. I think we're about to win this thing. But my goodness.
For duty! For duty! It will be done!
Are they off the map? Looks like those are. See, who's throwing that magic? That actually looks more like elven magic to me. All of this stuff is broken.
Assyrian willing. Kill them!
And bring Cavill down here too.
Quickly. As you say. Orifan!
I'm not seeing any red dots inside our city that's not broken and shattered. I should say shattered. So they got rock lobbers, doom divers, and that appears to be all. Let's look at it from their perspective. We should, I think we'll see them break before our forces arrive. They're out of ammo. Here they come. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It almost makes you feel bad for your enemies. Almost. What do we got here? Goblin rock lobbers are attacking.
For our ancestors. This stinks. Get going.
8. They were at 34 a second ago, and now here come the knights.
Slay them.
All right, well, they're shattered.
For duty.
Okay, they just broke. I think everybody's shattering. Yeah,
By your command.
there it goes. Hard fought. Hard fought. Parting gift. I don't even know what this was. Envelop in mist. Oh, okay. Well, dang, man. Good fight.
Loyal.
Good fight. Let's hit end. Pyrrhic victory. That was tough. It was fun, though. What's our kill count? Our dragons didn't do hardly nothing. They were instrumental in breaking the big guys down, but they didn't have many kills at all. That's one of the better jobs by the Dragon Knights that I've had. You see that I have seen this. Whenever I do that square defense like that, these guys are the all-stars. Look at these kills. I don't get this whenever I put them up on the walls. Look at my archers. It's my normal units that become the stars, and that's the bulk of our army. So that's why I think that defense is pretty good. These guys are supporting. This is a kill unit. These knights, along with Eltharion, that's a kill unit. I got quite a few kills from Cavill along with healing. That's pretty instrumental. Yeah, but see, look at what you had to sacrifice. That's the tragic part of it. And as I say, I don't think I could ever do that IRL, you know, and not with that setup. I think conventional wisdom says defend the walls, and I don't see myself ever asking, you know, an allied unit here, a substantial allied unit, to give themselves over to the blood god, you know, for this kind of a strategy. For them, really kind of held them down. 145 kills. Who are these? The Doomdiver catapults. Their artillery was devastating. Nobody else, guys. Nothing else here really did much. And that's the whole purpose of that strategy, is to really tie them down and keep their damage mitigation really low. These guys here, their chief purpose, you can see it from the numbers, their chief purpose was to soak this up. Lots of kills, not important kills. Look at all these guys got whittled down in hand-to-hand combat, but we didn't really get shelled a whole lot. And I think that's the difference here in this fight. Okay, let's see the cinematic that plays here. It'll take a second.
The Asur need no longer fear the Goblin King's savage return. Grom is slain, and the Waystones light the path to a better tomorrow. The Warden does not join the celebrations. Other foes will hunger for Ivris. And so Eltharion's grim watch is without end.
And so from here, I assume that you can just play the rest of the normal Eye of the Vortex campaign. We have lots of money that we could go through.
The gods are angry.
And, you know, we can start building stuff up now. What would we put here, for example? Mistwalker. Let's, this definitely a Dragon's Lair here at Calador. We would put walls up. They've already got walls. Okay, so we would, well, I guess maybe this right here. Improve our walls. Bump that up to a level 3. Improve all this. We would have these dwarves to go take out. We would have Nagaroth to contend with and push back. They're currently on High Elf land. I forget what they're called. They're the Shadow Walker unit. So, no way do we tolerate that. This is High Elf land. Am I wrong about that? I could be. But I think this is supposed to belong to the Shadow Walker's High Elf faction. And so, we would go take that back. We would continue moving our troops.
Led by the winds. Master of high magic.
And we would replenish.
Prince Eltharion.
Probably go over here and grab a Fiery Convocation first. And also, well, we didn't really get anything, did we? So he would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. I think it was 4, and then 2 units of Dragon Princes and 2 Star Dragons is how I had this outfit set up. So in 2 turns, he would be, well, 3 turns, he would be fully replenished. and then we would just continue playing the game, you know. But for me, and you can tell by the language I've been using, we would do this, we would do this, we would do that. We're not going to do that. We've completed this chronicle. The purpose was to play the content for Eltharion, and I liked it, man. I would like to go back and do it again, because I'd like to spec Eltharion a little differently. But I feel like I had fun playing that story. I liked the special units. Tell you the truth, if I was to play again on Total War, like back-to-back, I would not do Eltharion again. I probably wouldn't even do Grom. I would want to do Tyrion, and I would just want to play a normal Eye of the Vortex campaign, because Tyrion, with his Phoenix units, man, that he could be really cool. But anyway, there we are. That's the completion of this chronicle. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had fun playing it. This game, to me, is I like the world. I really enjoy the world. I came to Warhammer pretty late, which is interesting because my cousin is a huge fan. I have another cousin that's a big fan of Warhammer and Warhammer 40K specifically, I believe. But he actually wrote a book for Warhammer, for the Warhammer universe. I can't remember if it was. I think it's a game guide book. I think it's like a Dungeon Master kind of thing. But anyway, I read it. His story, I mean, I'm just talking my cousin up here because his storytelling's just so good. He's fun to listen to when it comes to storytelling and meshing into a world and stuff. But anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I came late to this franchise, and I've really enjoyed playing the Total War Warhammer 2 franchise. It's been a lot of fun. But we'll wrap it up on that. I guess I'm just kind of prattling on at this point. Again, I'll say I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. It's a toss-up between Stellaris and Hitman 2. I'm currently playing Skyrim, and I'm not even close to finished with that, so I need a Chronicle B. And honestly, I think I'm still practicing with Stellaris, so it's probably, it's going to be not Hitman. Is it Hitman 2? It's not the one with the Paris show and Bangkok. It's the one after that. I've got the game. I've never played it before, so I've been saving it to do a blind chronicle on. So I think I might throw that in there to pair up with my Skyrim chronicle to be totally different in flavor and stuff, and it'll be good to bounce back and forth on, because I'm still practicing on Stellaris. That's just a tough game. Anyway, none of that's related to this, so I guess I'll let you guys go. I keep trying to say goodbye, and I keep finding stuff to talk about. Again, I'm Aesop Grim. I hope you like what you saw, guys, and I'll see you in the next chronicle where that story begins. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grim's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.